Welcome to the ultimate 6-minute daily mobility routine for desk-bound golfers. If you're a golfer and you sit down at the desk all day, the chances are your thoracic and your hips are a little bit tight. So in the next 6 minutes, we're going to target those areas and have you feeling nice and mobile. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to work through is going to be the staggered stance windmill. So I'm going to get you to set up in a staggered stance. So I've got my toes in line with my heel there. Just placing that club over the back there. And I'm going to look to try and turn as much as I can towards that front hip. Okay, so in this position here, I'm encouraging hip internal rotation. So that's going to help with loading that trail hip. Okay, and I'm also getting some thoracic mobility there. So I'm getting that rotation, okay. So we're just going to work through this for the next we're going to do 45 seconds in total, and I want you to join me while we're doing that. Okay, so just really leaning into that hip as much as you can. Now you might feel that stretch nice and deep in that hip capsule. So working through that position, each time just trying to get a little bit further. So we're going to swap it over there. We're going to do 45 seconds on this leg. Okay, so same thing. Now don't be surprised if you find that one hip's a little bit tighter than the other. That's fairly normal. Okay, so really reaching into that hip, getting as much rotation as you can. Okay, turning into it. Okay, and allowing yourself to load through that hip capsule. That's great, really good. Okay. Nice work, team. Let's keep going there for me. You can see I'm starting to get a little bit more rotation there. Okay, 10 seconds to go. Great stuff, okay. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do is the elevated pigeon stretch. Now you can use a table, a step, a couch. Just find an area that you can get your leg up on. So demonstration, just putting that leg up on there. And then just bending that back knee. So if you can get your knee all the way down, obviously that's great. Otherwise, we're just going to work through this position. I'm just going to lean forward and I can feel a nice stretch through there, okay? So we're just going to hold that position. You can look to sort of drop your hips a little bit, stretch, and then sort of relax. But that's certainly going to help open up. So we're working through the external rotation of the hip, okay? So great one, especially if you've been sitting down all day, you're going to feel a bit restricted in the hips. This is going to go a long way to help loosening up those hips for you. Okay, so we're going to look to swap it over now to the other side. So going back to the other side. There we go. Got a little bit more range on this side. Cool, just relax and up. Again, you can put your arms down if you want. While you're doing that, I just want you to think about focusing on your breathing. Okay, keep that breathing nice and relaxed. Big breath in, big breath out. Okay, holding that position for me. All right, about 10 more seconds left on this side. Alrighty, great stuff. Okay, so let's move into our next exercise. Okay, so we're going to jump on the ground for our third exercise here, okay? What we're going to do, we're going to have one leg nice and straight, then I'm just going to bring the other leg out to the side. Okay, so here I can just feel a nice stretch through the front, maybe a little bit through the quads there, a little bit through the hip flexor. So what we're going to do, we're going to think about trying to squeeze that glute and push that hip forward, and you'll feel a deep stretch, and then relax. And again, we're going to push forward and relax. So think about squeezing through there, almost trying to push your foot away, and then feeling that stretch through the front there. I've got a lot through my quads here, otherwise you're going to get a bit of hip flexor. Now, if you're sitting down all day, chances are your hip flexors are going to be tight because they're in a 90-degree angle. So they're in a shortened position, okay? Let's look to swap it over now. Okay, so over to the side. Got one straight leg. Pull this leg back to the side if you want. Think about squeeze, ooh, nice stretch, and relax. Again, squeeze and relax. Okay, just working through that one with me. Just breathing through it, squeezing through there, and relax. And again, nice. Okay, that stretch should start to get a little bit easier for you. If it is, you can still pull that leg out a little bit more. If you take that knee away from your body, you'll feel that stretch a little bit more. Great. About 10 more seconds. Okay. Working through that. Great work, team. Okay, let's have a little rest there. So we've been working our way up the body. Now it's time to hit the thoracic spine. Okay, so now you can find yourself up against a wall. If you've got a foam roller grate or a ball or something like that, you can just sit that there. Otherwise, you don't need it. I'm just going to use that as an example there. So I'm going to keep my knee against that. So I'm going to start hands out like so. Open up, okay? Bring hands back together, then open up all the way there. So I want you to work with me. We're going to work through this for the next 45 seconds. This is called a wall wiper. Okay, great. You should start to feel a lot of relief through your thoracic, through your upper back here. Cool. Another 20 seconds. Working your way through all the way around. Good job. Okay, so we're going to look to change to the other side now. Okay, so let's move to the other side now. So I'm going to open up from there, here, all the way around. Ooh, a little bit tighter that way. Okay, nice. And over. Good. And open. Nice one. Cool. I'm just going to keep working through those reps. I'm almost losing my roller there. Let's bring it back around. Good. Take that around. Nice. So obviously a little bit of shoulder mobility in this one too. Good. Just get you back up there. Nice. Over we go. And back. Great work. Good. 10 more seconds. Okay. Well done if you got through the full 6 minutes. So that's our ultimate 6-minute daily mobility routine for golfers. Okay, now remember, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching this far, and I'll see you soon.